Hey, what's going on, people on YouTube? This is Speederman once again with another film review, and this time I'm talking about a film called Dragged Across Concrete, or DAC. This is a cop thriller, and let's see. Okay, so this is a story about two cops, Brett and Anthony, played by Mel Gibson and Vince Vaughn, and they get suspended from their jobs because they kind of use excessive force on this one incident. So, and they're very very down and out. Both of them, like, they really want to have a better life. So while they're off duty, they start, they can't turn off the cop switch. They start doing cop shit, even though they're suspended. And yeah, they end up getting into these like weird situations. And yeah, that's pretty much all I'm gonna say about the plot, man. This movie is like 2 hours and 30 minutes long, and it's very slow paced. Let's see. Oh yeah, and Laurie Holden from The Walking Dead is in this film too, which I was surprised to see her. I've seen her in other films, but I was really surprised. She's a good actress. One of my favorite actors in The Walking Dead, by the way. But yeah, so we have her, and then we have Michael J. White, who's this guy who teams up with this other black dude in this film. But yeah, this movie is very dialogue driven. There's a lot of talking, and if you're one of those people that don't like to, have a lot of talking in your movies, you'll probably won't like this film. Um, Actually, like 90% of this film is talking and it's dialogue. It just like people talking, and maybe like 15% or 10% is actually action. There's very few moments where you'll see something crazy happen, you know. But I think that's what the director of this film was trying to do. I think that's his style, kind of do something slow pace, and then out of nowhere you get hit with these like crazy moments, like somebody doing some crazy shit. But I felt like this film definitely could have been shorter, like an hour shorter. The acting was okay. It wasn't good. Like, I was reading the reviews on IMDb, and most of the reviews are really good. Like 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10. But to be honest, to me, it was like felt kind of a chore to get through this film because, like I said, most of the film is just the characters talking, and there's too much talking in this film, and like maybe 90% of the people who see this film are probably not gonna have the patience to make it to the end. You'll probably just get bored. You'll probably fall asleep. But if you're into this style of movies, then you'll probably like it, because there's not a lot of movies like this. This is not your typical cop thriller drama, I guess, because there's very little action in this film. Maybe towards the end and sort of towards the middle, there are some crazy action moments in this film. But other than that, the movie is very slow. Um, yeah, man, that's the real bad thing about this film. That's the major complaint about this film. Other than that, there's some good actors in this film, and there's like the acting was okay. I like the acting of Laurie Holden, Michael J. White, Mel Gibson. Pretty. Even though Mel Gibson, he kind of looks a little crazy in this film. This whole look, but everybody did a good job as far as acting. Cinematography is really good. Um, but yeah, I would say the worst thing about this movie, the major bad thing is the pace of this movie. It's very slow pace, slow burn, whatever you want to call it. But if that doesn't turn you off and you're very patient, or you just like these kind of movies, and yeah, I highly recommend it. But this movie is not for everyone. With that being said, but yeah, I recommend it if you can watch it. Stream it. I wouldn't necessarily buy this movie or own it or say go out and buy it. But yeah, it's all right for what it is. It's just too long, you know. But yeah, I give it maybe like a 7 out of 10. It wasn't all that great for me, but you know, there are worse movies that I've seen than this, you know, like this year. But yeah, like, comment, and subscribe, and smash that sub button. We're almost to 100 subscribers, so yeah, let's do that. Peace.